students of class 12. Today I am going to teach you English prose. The name of the lesson is Deep Water and writer's name is William C. Douglas. Douglas is the great writer, great journalist, great critic, and in this lesson he has expressed his experiences of his life when he was teenager, when he was very young, but he was fond of swimming, but he had fear in his heart that any danger might happen. He might he might drown into the water, he might be attacked by the waves, etc. When he was 3 or 4 years old, he went to the beach with his father. The beach was in California, in America, and he also enjoyed bathing in the beach because he was 3 or 4 years old, so he could not swim. He could not try to swim. Seeing so large water in the sea, he was afraid. That's why his father supported him at that time. He was with his father, and his father took him in his lap. There were great waves that were rolling on the surface of water, that were flowing very violently, and seeing the coming waves of the beach, the child was afraid. His father and he, both of them, dived into the water so that the waves might roll away, and when they roll away, they came out of the water. At that time, he was feeling uncomfortable because he could not breathe for so minutes. And later he was so afraid that he never imagined to swim anywhere. But when he became 10 years old, he desired again to learn swimming. So he wanted to learn swim. He wanted to go to the Yakima River, but his mother forbade him, warned him, saying that the Yakima River is very dangerous and he should never go there because every day any child, any man or any woman, when they go to bath, die in drowning. So the mother forbade him never to go to Yakima River. That's why the writer selected the safe place, and that was YMCA pool. It was beside the Yakima River and it was safe for him. And that's why alone he went and sat beside the pool. He was thinking if he was alone, if he should go there or not go there for swimming, because there was nobody to help him, to support him. He might also drown, and that's why he was realizing hesitation. In the meantime, a big boy, 18-year-old, who was also boxer, reached there, and from behind he mocked at him, saying "skinny boy," and asked him how did he lie in the water. The boy could not say any word. Before he could answer, the boy lifted him and threw him into the deep level of water. The writer was afraid very much. He thought that he was going to die that time because the water was 9 feet deep at that place where he had thrown to the boy, the writer. And when he was going straight into the water to the bottom, he did never hope that he will come again alive on the surface of water. But he did not lose his courage. He did not lose his mind. He kept he kept a balance of mind in him, and when he reached at the bottom of the pool, he jumped. He jumped or hit directly, very violently, on the bottom of the pool, and slowly he started to come up. And when he came up the surface of the water, his head came out at first, then eyes and ear and nose, but not mouth. And the result was that he again swallowed a lot of water. Because he could not know swimming, he was paddling hands and feet, and that's why he saved himself. But again, when he swallowed water, again he dived into the water and went to the depth of water. He was so restless and he could not breathe there, so he realized as his lungs were going to burst. But he again slowly and slowly came out of the pool. He was paddling, moving fast, hands and feet, and pushing himself forward. And so he was so tired that his legs were numb, inactive at last. Hands were very tired, they were numb also, and he was badly disturbed. When he came out of the water, he kept on sitting for several months, for several hours, taking rest. When he became subnormal, he started to go to home. And silently, without saying anything and disclosing his secrecy, what has happened with him, he lay down on the cot, and also in the night he did not eat anything. While sleeping, suddenly he startled and started to cry loudly, and also he could not sleep throughout the night. The result was that the fear had started to live in his heart, in his mind, and after that he never dared to swim anywhere. He also did not dare to go to pool also for many years. But after many days, he went to the sea again. It was safe because it was very shallow place when he was bathing, but still that fear revived in his heart, in his mind, and he was disheartened again. So that afraid, that fear never went away from his mind in his life. He starts to still, he still starts to tremble when he remembers those moments when he was struggling against the death into the depth of water. The same headlines I have written, that the deep water, written by William C. Douglas. This is the third lesson of the prose. This is the third lesson of the prose of intermediate class. And you may open your book and you may read also, and after that you will understand everything. And these are written, I have headlines. The boy went at the age of 3 or 4 years with his father. The waves were terrible. Father supported the writer because he was afraid of the water. But when he became 10-year old, he again desired to learn swimming. But his mother forbade him not to go to Yakima River. So he went to the YMCA pool. That pool was very safe place, and he did never try to swim in the Yakima River. That was in the California, and in the YMCA pool he went to learn the swim. But a boy went there. He was 18-year old and he was a boxer. And he called him skinny, and saying so, he also threw the writer into the water. He struggled hard into the water. He also swallowed the water, a lot of water, and when he went into the water near the bottom, he realized that he was going to die, and his lungs were also going to be broken, to be burst, to be broken, and he was disheartened that he will never return alive out of the water. And when he came out, he was disturbed a lot of, and that's why I am concluding at this time, and the rest of the story I will tell you yesterday, tell you tomorrow, and tomorrow I will give you more question answers, short question answers pertaining to 30 or 40 words, and the long answer also give you, and it will be about 100 to 150 words. Thank you very much.